Welcome to Westgate Chevrolet. Today I'll be doing a video walk around of our 2020 Chevrolet Traverse LT. This vehicle is featured in our blue metallic paint with our chrome trim accents as well as our alloy rims. We'll take a look now at the interior of the Chevrolet Traverse, starting off with the driver's side door card. We have our black leather with our tan stitching. We also have our chrome door handle, lock and unlock buttons. Just down below we have our two rear window switches, front window switches. We have our rear window locks as well as our power mirror adjustment with our joystick. Down below we also have our power liftgate controls, chrome ring around it. We can just adjust max 3/4 and off, push the button into use, as well as storage in the bottom of the door card. To the left of the steering wheel we have our dome lighting settings as well as our daytime running lights and fog lights. We have our odometers and gauges as well as our digital odometer in the middle. That can be adjusted using the buttons on the right side of the steering wheel. We have our info, audio, navigation, as well as our phone settings. We also have our voice commands and phone hang up or mute for the radio. On the left side, we have our cruise control settings. We also have full leather wrap steering wheel with our black stitching on the underside. Push start, our infotainment system. If we go to the home here, we have our audio, phone, Wi-Fi hotspot, as well as the users for the vehicle. We also have our Apple CarPlay and our Android Auto. We also have our climate controls for front and rear, as well as the cameras with dynamic turning lanes. That is the rear view camera. Go ahead and go back to the home. We have a home button here, as well as one built into the infotainment system. We also have our storage compartment behind the screen. Down below is our climate control settings. We have our dual zone climate. If we go ahead and take a look at the LCD screen in the middle, we can see we have the current temperature inside the cabin in degrees Celsius. We also have our heated seats for driver and passenger, as well as our standard climate controls. Storage below that, as well as tucked underneath, we have our two USB ports, as well as our auxiliary input and our 12-volt charging port. Gear select stalk with our manual shift on top, as well as our two cup holders. We also have a variable all-wheel drive system, which allows for four-wheel drive as well as two-wheel drive, trailering, and off-road. We also have our traction control button right beside it, and our parking brake. Leather center console with our tan stitching as well. Go ahead and open it up. Inside we'll find a removable tray, plenty of storage. The seats in the Traverse feature our black fabric with our tan stitching as well as our cross-hatching pattern lower down. Just above the rear view mirror we'll find our OnStar controls as well as our dome light settings and our 3 garage door openers. We have our Traverse badging on the side. We also have our privacy tint for the rear, 35% tint. We have our lock and unlock buttons on all 4 door handles. Around to the back, we have our chrome trim accents as well as our Chevrolet bow tie and LT badging. If we press the rubber pad to activate our power liftgate, it'll open up our trunk. Now on to the rear interior of the Traverse. If we take a look at the door card for the rear, we have that same chrome door handle. We also have our leather panel with our tan stitching, window switch down below, as well as our speaker and our storage. Back of the front seats, we have our magazine holder on both sides. We also have the back of the center console, our rear climate control. LCD screen lights up. Below that we have our 2 USB ports and storage. Rubber floor mats. If we take a look at the rear seats, we have that same exact black fabric with our tan stitching and cross-hatching pattern. We also have armrests for the rear on both sides. So we have 2 bucket seats and a rear bench. In the rear we have our cup holders, USB port on the side, same fold down seats, and our USB port on the other side as well. Thank you for watching this video walk around of our 2020 Chevrolet Traverse. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and we hope to see you at Westgate Chevrolet sometime very soon.